Hey boys, welcome back to some more spin bowling career mode. It is going to be the second part, or the second innings in our return to the first class arena, and we do have a pretty decent lead. We batted nicely in the first innings and bowled well as well as I got for the appeal here. It was sort of a jamming ball, but definitely got bat on it, so not out. But 2 for 22. We're in not massive danger, but it's a little bit of a tricky spot, because I mean, if we get bundled out, then Hampshire are going to be very much favourites to chase the victory. So we got a bit of work to do. But that is a shot. We did get out by the pull shot in the first innings, but Raheem here is not fired up as much. The one that got me out was like 150 Ks, and this one just 130 down leg, half tracker. It's going to be put away, dispatched beautifully. So yeah, we're off to a bit of a a good start, I would say. Is that one a little bit of an inside edge? I did try to play through that region, but sort of the animation didn't quite line up. It's a very nice shot for another boundary. As you see though, we have lost another wicket. As again, they go up for the appeal. It was pretty close, but again, got a good big inside edge on that one, so not given once again, thankfully. So that's 3 for 32. It's we got to be a little careful. Like I said, the batters, I don't know, maybe coming out a little bit recklessly, just chancing their arm a little bit. We do have a lead, but boys, we just got to be a little cautious, as that's a good shot. It's a bit of a risky shot, but we do play the sweeps, the reverse sweeps, all those horizontal bat shots pretty well. So it is a risk, but at the same time, it's a rewarding shot. As we see the lead there, it is 122. So yeah, we definitely need to push that further, as that's a good little flick off the pads, a little bit upish, but again, massive gap there, so there wasn't, it doesn't matter if it goes in the air, as we're going to push for 4, I think. And well, our non-striker was a little close to comfort, but we should have. It was a pretty easy 4 runs there. So we move on to 21 off 12. Again, not playing anything too rash here, sort of like the first innings, but a strike rate is very good, as that time, they don't have, it's sort of a wide mid-off, maybe more of an extra cover really, and I guess leg spinning is trying to spin it away, and if we go for the drive, chance of an edge, they got a couple of slips in place, so it's actually a pretty decent field, but that one's just a little bit too full. We're able to get on top of it and belt it through square leg. But actually, I like the field in theory. It's probably, that one's the wrong in there, but in theory it's a good field with the spinning it away, and trying to play straight. A bit of a risk, but we're in good touch, so I'm not going to be afraid to take on the drive, as again, just going to trickle over the rope. So we're batting very nice. As Crane, he loops that one up there. I had so much time, and I was pretty happy with the timing. Actually, it's going to race away for another 3 runs. Usually those ones, they're tricky because they're so loopy. You just play them way too early, but just clever batting, waiting for it. And then probably a touch too full from Crane as well. Is this one a little bit quicker, and we hit it into the man in close there. So all of a sudden 3 for 66, and we're making a good little fist of this. 38. We're actually approaching our second 50. As beautiful shot. I went for it that time. I just saw it was. As soon as I see like an orange marker, like a full ball, and I'm charging, I usually just go through with the shot, because you only get to it on the full, and if you get a full toss, you can generally hit it into the crowds there. So big gaps out there, and a 6. So 46 now, 29. We're absolutely racing here, and yeah, I'll keep reiterating. I feel like we're not playing too reckless. That's again, they do have a very attacking field. They do have to go for wickets, as good running there, going to push for 3. So 49 here, but again, that was a shot we played in the first innings. That's hit with power too. So that's going to be our second 50 in this game, and a real good chance to push on and make a big one. We couldn't convert in the first innings. We got out for 56, I think, which was disappointing, but heaps of time here, obviously, and a really good chance to really pile on the runs and make a big 100. That would be ideal, as this time just so much room. But yeah, like I was gonna say, they do have, it's an attacking field, which is, you know, it's the right thing to do at this stage. We obviously, there's a 50-run partnership, but we do have a pretty big lead now, and they need wickets, really. I mean, if they don't get wickets, then the game, they can't win. So if they pick us up, clean us up, you know, they're in with a shot to chase, but they do need the wickets. I guess they got a bit more of a sort of a balance. It's a bit of a strange field, actually. They got like a third man, a very fine leg, couple of slips. It's a bit of a weird one, but you know, a little bit more balanced, I guess. As this time, just gonna work it off the hip in an easy 2 again. So, you know, they're trying to cover off the boundaries, but there's still so many gaps out there just to work it into. And 60 off 39, so not slowing up, but you know, a little bit more suspect, I guess. But it's a good shot. Actually, not really. It hit the hit the stumps. I thought it was flying down the field, but it did clean up the wickets. So we do sneak through for a single, as again using that sweep shot. You know, just over pitched again by Mason Crane. He's, you know, the young leggy coming in, a chance to pick up wickets, but also a chance to go for some runs. And he's none for 37 off 4.2 overs. It's a bit of a rough start to the spell here, as that one again played through the covers and it's going to go for 4 runs. Weird is timing the ball beautifully, just in incredible form here. Our batting has not felt any better and also looked this good in I don't think in any innings. I mean, we have made, like I said in the first innings, we have made 100 in the first class and I think 100 in the 50 over, but I just felt in such good form this whole match. Like, generally make a good score in one innings and then fail in the other, but this one, look at that. We've just swiveled and just belted it. Topley coming in, the left arm, just not really getting up, a pretty slow delivery. I don't know if it was a genuine slow ball, but we have just rocked back and just dispatched it for 4 runs. I love that little swivel. I love the pull shot. It's a very nice looking animation, as that time just flicking it. Can't quite beat the feel, but yeah, looking good. We're 78 now, so we're approaching 100. Look at that. We have belted it. What a shot that is. Straight drive. We didn't get too many chances in the first innings, but we have just nailed this ball. I think it's Raheem. Half volley. I mean, it is a half volley, but we have just absolutely smoked that past the bowler. So, raced on to 82 now, or 50 balls. You know, we're in with a very good chance to get the 50. He gives us a nice full juicy one on the pads. Don't you mind that? That's another 4 to the total, and we are racing through the 80s here, looking for that, I guess our maiden County Cup 100, because the 100 we made was in Sheffield Shield. I'm pretty sure anyway. We definitely haven't made a big score in the County Cup here, but that one a little bit risky. That's our first like miss hit, really, just a bit of an inside edge off a shorter pitch delivery. So, you know, gotta be a little careful, as again on drive this time, just the left-hander coming around the wicket, and you know, it's a good tactic used by a lot of lefties if the ball is reversing a little bit, trying to angle it in, just hold up off the pitch or hold up in the air. But if it doesn't, then it's just going to be free runs on the pad. So that's sort of what we were trying to use there, as he does switch back to over the wicket here as we go for the pull shot. Just didn't quite get up as much, and it just beats us. So 91, we're into the nervous 90s here, but you know, we're batting so beautifully. We just have to keep batting smartly, honestly. Keep going for the gaps, keep just working it around, and don't do that. We have just been not stumped. Can you believe this? I actually could not believe this. I had to look at the replay because it wasn't given out. I came down the pitch and I must have just gone down the wrong line of it, because I went way down leg, even though it was so wide of off stump, and I thought I was gone. But the keeper, I don't know what really happened. I think he missed the stumps, and you'll see we don't slide our bat, and I still think I'm out. Like the bail comes off, like just there, and I think it's touch and go, but we survive. I actually couldn't believe it. So 91, we get super lucky right there. Count our blessings, honestly. That's funny stuff. But unfortunately, we're gonna get out to the short ball again. It's gonna be Topley, and we've timed it too early. That is just awful stuff right there. As you see, we're now 91 off 71. So I mean, we were struggling when we got to the 90s. I just felt like the bowlers were bowling so much better, or I don't know, I was tightening up a bit. Our player was actually feeling nervous in the 90s, and a lot of dot balls. I just saw the short one. I had to go for it. I mean, like I said, we go for it, and we get out to it again. So this time, it was actually the lack of pace. In the first innings, it was the quick one that just hit the splice, but that time, it was too early. It scooped up to the man, and man, just couldn't believe it. We get out for 91, but you know, we did a good job. Nonetheless, it was a disaster to get out before the 100. I still can't believe it, really. But you know, we still batted beautifully, and it's been an excellent match for us. I mean, we've 2 50s now. One of those are 90, and also 3 wickets in the first inning. So a chance to do it all again here, and hopefully clean them up. But a steady start for Hampshire. The target is only 292, so it's not unachievable, and that is a shot. He's just picked it up. He's going with the spin, and that is a good shot. He's just whacked it over mid-off there. So yeah, we didn't really cop too much treatment in the first innings, but it looks like maybe a little bit more intent from the batters to throw us off our line and length. But you know, I feel like we can come back from that. Still, we still have the ball on a string, basically. Look at that ball. That is a ripping ball to Michael Carberry, who could not hit us in the first innings. I forgot about that. That was a bit of a changing point in the game. Like Carberry, he was killing. He was like 40 odd off 50 something, and we came on and he just could not play us. There's that one. Look at the turn. It's like he's played down the wrong line. I don't know if he thought it was the slider or the wrong end, but it spun and it's just misses off stump. So again, we're picking up where we left off with Carberry. He's got no thought, I guess, or no. He can't pick us. What am I trying to say? He's got no chance, basically. Where it's just a matter of time. I feel like bowling to Michael Carberry, but also just in general, bowling to the left-handers, I feel is very, very nice. But as you see, none for 51. They're staying in there, and they're making life difficult. As right here, what has happened? He's given it. It's out. He's out. Jimmy Adams, he's gone. And was that LB? I think it was LB. I couldn't really see what happened, but I went up because either inside edge caught at the man in close, or if he didn't hit it, which I think he did miss it, as we look at the delivery there, beautifully out of the hand, and it pitches on around leg stump, just on leg stump, misses the bat, and that is dead plumb. Again, the only factor is, does it pitch in line? But I think by that evidence, it just pitched on leg stump, and that's a big wicket. That's a big wicket. We're making a habit of changing the momentum in these matches. Like it's tough sometimes because the team, they're off to a good start. You know, only like under 300 to chase, so it's a bit of a tricky spot. But all of a sudden, that one wicket brings about a second one with Rizzo to the crease. As right here, I had to have a look at this one. So who is this? Rizzo, I think. Rizzo. He's played at it a little inside edge onto the pad, I think. But the man, he's gone the wrong way, or maybe it didn't actually come off the pad. I mean, it was a tough chance, but he has completely missed it. He's misjudged it. So yeah, a little disappointing as this one is blasted down the ground. He's going after us. So again, maybe the tactic of being a little bit more aggressive is the approach, but we're still bowling beautifully. And there we go. That's another wicket. Rizzo is going to be the man who departs, and that is a fairly common wicket. Just that sort of deflection onto the pad. the keeper takes a nice catch. And this is what I was talking about. I think I was mentioning it when I was saying about the having the 2 men in close like that. I just feel like those bat pad catches are fairly common, and I think having a man there is way more dangerous than having a slip. So yeah, we're doing all sorts of good here. This is just you know, this is the game of our career, you'd have to say. Like, we batted beautifully, and we're bowling beautifully as well. As that one has hit him in front, we go up, and it's another wicket. 3 down here. James Vince, the man who has to go. That is another LB. Usually we don't get LBs because the ball either turns too much or it bounces too much. But this one, it's again, I actually thought this wasn't going to be out live because they just generally aren't. But as you see there, it's going to hit. He's just missed it all ends up. He's trying to play 2-leg side, and it's cleaned him up. So that is a big wicket. Obviously, George Bailey is the danger man here. They 4 for 106, so a good little fight back, a good little fighting partnership, and that one is somehow missed everything. George Bailey, that was a big wicket to get potentially, but he does survive. So this is a great spell of bowling. We're just playing out of our socks here. But we come back, as you see, late in the day. McManus, what a shot. He just picked it up. And he was the man in the first innings. I don't know where he's batting in the lineup, but he's got to get promoted, surely. Like, he made like 70 odd not out in the first innings, ran out of partners, and right here, they're chasing 292. There's 8 for 252. McManus is 80 off 112. And Raheem from the first innings as well made a decent partnership. And thankfully, we come back. How was that missed? Mason Crane is the new man, so someone picked up Raheem, but that one, I don't know how that missed. Mason Crane survives just, but this is, it's still, we're definitely in control, but it's a little dicey. They don't need many. They don't need too many runs, and Mason Crane, that's a good little shot actually. He's just worked that one away for a couple of runs, so that's not what we need. Obviously, McManus, we just need to get Crane out. We don't need to get McManus, but if he gets the strike, he could just go bang bang here. He's 90 off 125. This is a good finish. As right now, we've had Mason Crane in all sorts of trouble, but we just can't pick him up as we come around the wicket, and this one the wrong end. It's pitched just outside leg, I think. Just trying to change the angle. We need a wicket. They're 2 for 169. And we're going to have a look at replay here. This one, the wrong end, coming around the wicket. As you see, just pitches outside leg. Oh, so close. But this is a thrilling game. This is a fantastic return to the longer formats, you know. Having an exceptional personal game, and then also having such a thrilling finish. It's 9 for 273. McManus and Crane. Can McManus salvage a remarkable victory? No, he cannot. Mason Crane is going to fall for our just beautiful bowling. What can you say? We've bowled, we've batted, we've done everything in this game, and we've come up with the match winner, changing the angle, just trying to do something to buy the last wicket, and that is a great game. We win by 18 runs. What a performance. Obviously, man of the match, 56, 91, and then how many wickets? We got 7 wickets for the match, so that is outstanding. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like if you are, and I'll see you back in Australia where we're going to be playing some more. I think it might be the 50 over stuff, but yeah, I'll see you guys then.